Hello, my name's Jason, and welcome back to I Have a Story. Today's Halloween, and I get to miss my kids again. I've only ever got to spend one Halloween with my daughter, and this was it right here. God, I miss my kids. This is wrong. I am such a horrible, mean, evil dad. Such a horrible monster of a person that this right here was the only Halloween I got to spend with my daughter. And what did I dress her up as? She was Tweety Bird in a pie pan, and she was my Tweety Pie. That's one of my nicknames for her, is Tweety Pie. You hear it in my recordings over and over, talk to my kids, how's my Tweety Pie? And this right here is where it started. I came up with this in church, and my church was like, wow, that is such an amazing idea. You are such an amazing dad. How many dads, even regular dads, come up with stuff like this for their children and think like this? God, I miss my babies, and this is bullshit. So today's Halloween, and I get to miss my kids again. This right here is the only Halloween I ever got to spend with them because it's part of the mental disorder that their mother goes through every single year at the exact same time of year. It is completely documented through her entire life. I have it. I can prove it. Every single year at the exact same times of year, she does this exact same thing to everybody she has ever been with. What are my kids going through now? Nobody knows because I'm not even allowed to talk to them. I had enough of it. Tomorrow I meet with my counselor, and we're making phone calls, and I'm recording those phone calls, and I will be airing them, and I will be lighting fires and making threats because I've had enough of this. I don't know anybody who could prove a case more than I can prove mine right here. And none of these people care, and it's their job to care because they care so much about children, right? They care about so much right and wrong and what goes on in this world and driving people to the points of doing things they would never do if it was not for being put in the position that I've been put in now. So tomorrow, the phone calls start. I've got enough aired right now to prove my story, and there's more and more and more coming. I've had enough of it. This is wrong. God, I miss my kids. I got my son that horse outfit, and that was my idea, and he was my little cowboy. And my little Tweety Pie. I can't take it anymore. God, it's hurt so much pulling these pictures up and going through them and looking at them. And even the boy right there in the picture who killed himself last year. That should have never happened. And I'm going to be talking more about that because the school should have stepped in and interfered. And they knew what was going on and did nothing. But yet, and I understand this in an obituary, especially with a child, all you want to do is praise that child. What they put in there were lies. They could have done something and they did not. It's part of my whole problem. These systems have it right in front of their faces and they don't do nothing and then want to cry and complain and wonder why. What's going on? What is wrong? You're not doing your job. That's what's wrong. None of this stuff would be taking place if you were. All of these systems, none of this in my situation would have taken place if they'd done their job. And afterwards, they've all openly admitted it. You're a man. We don't care. If a woman does it, we don't care. It's okay for a woman to drug and abuse children and kids end up dying. We don't care. I've had enough. That's why I'm here, because I have had enough. I miss you, babies. And I hope I get to be with you again.